What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan. So I'm filming this on my laptop, so it's going to be a little grainy. It's the evening time in Pittsburgh, in my house, and as you can see behind me, drink coffee. Actually, do I have more coffee? I still have some more. I just started the wind down process, and that's decaf, by the way. It's not actual caffeinated coffee. And I want to explain that to you and discuss the importance of having a wind down strategy and kind of just give you a glimpse into my personal life and how important it's been for me to have a wind down strategy at night. In the meantime, with Sports broadcast a couple of epic nootropic products. Number one, the Cortex stack, powerful pre-made stack. I mean, motivation, verbal fluency, productive drive, all in a stack. Subscribe to Cortex Live, Cortex.com, $27.99 a month, ships to you every 30 days without fail. You can cancel it anytime, but most of you are going to love it. I mean, when we started doing auto ship, the feedback that I got and the amount of orders that came through was astonishing. People just want a good, solid, sustainable, reputable stack shipped to them every 30 days. If you're new to Nootropics, Nootropics Ground Zero. If you're in a couple years and want to ascend at the 6-year mark, Nootropics Masterclass. If you want to skip all that and become a Nootropics god, I mean, this is the most high-level video course on Nootropics that exists in the world. Get the Nootropics God course. The expertise level on that is the 10-year mark. Find that at livecortex.com. Lastly, if you want to work with me, we've got consults. That actually should be spread out a little bit. Sorry about that. These are incredible. I mean, these are my favorite things to do. We're working one-on-one with folks to develop nootropic stacks, to tailor stacks to what their brains have to do, to put them on a cyclical schedule of using them, and then also address energy baseline and otherwise issues at the same time, because that's all got to be straight to respond really properly to nootropics. The 3.5 month right now is $500 off. The coupon code for that is 500, literally just 500, 500livecortex.com. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock p.m. right now at home, and I just ate dinner, and all the business stuff is done for the day and work is done for the day. So I'm going to, after uploading this video here in a bit, I'm going to commence my wind down strategy. I don't get to do this every night because, there'll be nights where there's technical issues. Like in the last week, there were 3 nights in a row where I was up till midnight trying to focus on a technical problem, and then also building out some other sections of the Cortex Labs website, really redesigning some of them. And so I can't do this all the time. But when I can, it's critically important. And when I can't, I get, I'm like, shit, I'm not doing my wind down. This is not good. So I'll run through my strategy quickly, and then I want to talk about why this is important. I'll give you a glimpse into my personal life. So first things first, on YouTube, I found this 20-minute guided meditation with a woman, a very calming voiced woman, and I do that for 20 minutes. That's the first step of the wind down. Now, what's important about this meditation is that she is trying to get you to separate from your identity and bring yourself back to the place where you're you at your core. Like when there's no stress and your brain isn't thinking, and all those fires throughout the day are put out. Who are you? Who are you really? I'm just a happy, loving guy that, wants to feel good and do good and be good. That, and that feels good. And I stray from stress, right? Because stress kind of overtakes the brain and puts you in a place where who you are at your core, you really can't be. The other major point that she makes is separating completely from everything, all the fires burning in your head. And that takes some discipline and some time. I can get it in about the 12-minute mark, and then I just solidify that for the rest of the 8 minutes. Is really important because then you're just you're just consciousness then, right? And existing in the realm of just pure consciousness is one of the most useful things you can do for making you happy, for calming you down, for clarity in thinking. Maybe start thinking again after it. I bet you it'll be a lot more clear. And for toning down anxiety, but also getting in touch with that part of yourself that is separate from your identity, right? it's an interesting thought to think that, like, to become something other than what you usually are. A lot of people are uncomfortable with that, but when you get there, it is a very enlightening feeling. It's a very cool thing, and it really starts to calm me down. So that's the first thing I do. Second thing I do is a self massage. Okay, a self massage. So I have it's like a handheld big kind of massage thing that I'll put on my back and kind of oscillate it. So I'll just lean it up against something and kind of oscillate it. And I'm just really trying to move blood around. I'm just trying to release tension from muscles with that thing. You can use it anywhere. You can use it on your legs, your feet, or whatever. And I do that. Like, I'll literally take my foot. That's my foot, by the way. And I'll massage it with this thing. De-stressing muscles. All the way from your neck, right? Starting from your head. Right? If you can, like, have your partner or yourself massage your temples and then some of your pressure points back behind your ears, the back of your head, that will do a lot in relaxing you. It will do a lot in putting you in a great place. Your neck, right? It gets tense throughout the day. How many hours of the day are we, like, in weird tense positions with our neck? Your back, very, very critical to de-stress the muscles that are almost guaranteed to be tense at nighttime. And then I even go so far to do both my legs. So I will massage my calves and move up to my thighs and just get blood flowing, right? And it also relaxes me and de-stresses the muscles. That's so important. Obviously, if you have a partner, a willing partner, have them do it. And if they can't, if you don't have a partner, if they don't do it or whatever, do it yourself. It's very important to do that. Then, after that, I go through a list of things that I'm happy about. It's not a list that I wrote down. Every day it's kind of different, and there's stuff that's the same, like my cats. I really love my cats. And I just discuss out loud with myself things that make me happy. Everything that makes me happy. Like, in my house, my new house, I moved here 4 months ago or something. I've never had a wall-mounted TV. I've always had, like, entertainment centers and then platform TV on top of it, like with little leg mounts or something. I'm happy I have a mounted TV here. I just decided to do that, and it's really cool because it's higher and it's awesome and it just looks sleeker and it's cool. I'm really happy that my new cat, her name is Muma. She is beautiful. I got her 3 months ago. Me and my cat, so we left a relationship on the other side of the state and moved here, and taking him out of that environment, which is all he really knew, his family, was really rough on him. So I got him a new cat, and I'm really happy because she is an amazing fucking cat. And she was, like, timid and super scared and didn't really have a good life prior, and now she has an amazing life, and it really makes me happy. And on and on and on, right? I'll list things. The important thing is, when you do that, is to, like, let it make you feel good. Look at that, and then you're focusing your now calmed brain on things that make you happy. And then allowing that to, like, sort of, like, pervade your physiology, right? There's obviously something to, de-stressing, of course, but then happiness in general, and having that kind of pervade your physiology, like the effect that has on your body and putting you in a place where you feel good is kind of amazing. So that's pretty much the strategy right there. After that, I may watch something funny, like only things that are going to continue having me geared toward feeling really good. Like Key and Peele. I don't know if you guys know who Key and Peele are, but they're two dudes who, I don't even know where they got their start, but now they have a YouTube channel called Key and Peele. It's from Comedy Central, and they just do the most hilarious skits because they're both extremely funny individuals, and it's my kind of humor, especially Jordan Peele. Yeah, Jordan Peele. The dude is so funny, man. I just love it, and I'll sit and just, like, watch funny skits and laugh my ass off for like a half hour, and it's awesome. Again, all things in line with relaxing you and making you happy and making you feel good. At that point, like, I've cleared my brain. I have relaxed and de-stressed most of my muscles. I've separated from the fires burning in my head and reunited with myself at my core. And I've focused on things that make me happy. And then I've laughed. At that point, I honestly feel so different than I did before I started it that it's like I'm a different person. It gives me energy. It gives me energy, frankly, if I wanted to work more to do it. And sometimes I'll do that. And then sort of a shorter version wind down after that. But tonight I don't have anything else I'm going to do, so I'm just going to kind of relax and chill. And then come probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock, it's 7 now-ish, I'll fall asleep. So I'll go upstairs and put a movie on, or, I'll maybe do some research on my phone, but keep it really chill and relaxed. And then my ability to fall asleep after doing this routine is just like, it's so much easier. Because the number one thing that prevents me from getting good sleep is stress. That's it. That's it. And I know it could be a lot of different things for different people, but for me, it's like I am hard-pressed to have a good night's sleep if I don't de-stress my body. I just don't sleep well. So I need to do it, right? Taking ashwagandha and theanine and stuff like that always helps. So, like, cherry on top, I wouldn't say most nights, but 3 or 4 nights a week, I'll dose some sort of sleep-esque nootropic and just get a really, really good, relaxing sleep. But those are usually reserved for days where I can't actually fully do my wind-down regimen. And that's it. The importance of doing this, I can't stress it enough, because think about it. Just ask yourself this question. At nighttime before you go to sleep, do you go through a process of de-stressing your muscles? Do you go through a process of slowing your brain down? Do you go through a process of returning to the core of who you are? Do you go through a process of identifying what makes you happy and then really living in that moment and being like, wow, that's really happy? And do you spend any time laughing? Because if you're not doing one or all of those things, I can guarantee you that your sleep is not as good as it could be, and your general well-being is definitely not as good as it could be. But if you're doing one or all of those things, maybe some things that you make up, your well-being, your brain function, your general state is going to be a lot better. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching. I wanted to share that with you and kind of take a deviation from just talking strictly about nootropics, because these things matter too, especially when, like, tomorrow I have a large to-do list and I'm going to take a stack tomorrow morning. But after doing this and having a great night's sleep, I'm like set up to have some coffee, take a stack, and like work for 6 hours straight. I got a lot to do tomorrow and I'm really excited about it. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for watching. More content to come soon. Go get some Cortex, livecortex.com. Auto ship is the only option at this point, but look, it is cheap. It's $27.99. You get a powerful stack shipped to you every 30 days without fail. You don't have to do anything. You sign up for it once, and then every 30 days it lands on your doorstep. And the great thing about that is you can stack Cortex with a lot of things. You can take it by itself. It's very powerful. But you can stack it with oxiracetam, aniracetam, phenylpiracetam, caffeine, teacrine, dynamine, B vitamins, fish oil, Alcar. So you can use it in a lot of different experimentations with other nootropic stacks. Having this stack around is honestly a lifesaver in so many ways, because it's easy. And by the way, you can cancel it anytime if you get it at livecortex.com. Ground Zero if you're new. Masterclass if you're a couple years in and want to ascend to the 6-year mark. God course. Dun, 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 dun. The most highly information dense nootropics course on the planet that currently exists. And then again, if you want to work with me, and these things are on sale, the 3.5-month consult is $500 off right now. The coupon code is 500, 500, livecortex.com. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.